We have not said we are going on strike, but Tinubu must keep his promise, says NLC. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to hear this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that we have not said we are going on strike, but Tinubu must keep his promise. Well, the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has said President Bola Tinubu must keep his promise during the last negotiation on minimum wage that fuel prices will not be increased. The NLC head of Information Department Benson Okpa said the organized labor knew that 70,000 minimum wage was not ideal, but they wanted to avoid fuel prices rising to 2,000 naira per litre. We know 70,000 naira was not the deal for the average Nigerian. It's not ideal for the average Nigerian, but we had to make a deal, expecting the president to keep his word, Okpa said. Well, in an interview on Wednesday with Arise TV, NLC advised Nigerians to give Labour time to process decisions that would come in different organs. He said, "Well, we have not said we are going on strike, but I want you to read our statement carefully. We said the appropriate organs of the Congress will need to take appropriate decisions, and those decisions will be made public. So I want you to be patient to see whether a strike will be one of them. But let's assume that a strike is an option. Our strike is the least harmful and effective as a strike can be. Our strikes are essentially to wake the government up and point them in the right direction. When other Nigerians strike, the difference is always clear. You remember EndSARS. You remember the last strike. The End Hunger protest. You remember that? Good. But I tell you this, what we are sensationalizing government to is the possible consequences of a people outrage. The outrage of Nigerians because they have had it up to the neck, and government must realize that fact. You see, it is wanting to talk about extreme right-wing market policies. It is another thing to implement them and diligently too. Well, Benson Okpa explained that President Tinubu chose an extreme right-wing market policy approach but failed to adopt social security measures that go along with extreme right-wing market approach. He described that Nigerians pay for everything that government should provide, and the government have shown no interest in living up to its social welfare responsibility. While for the entities that implement extreme right market policies the way Mr. President is doing, they carry something on the left hand. They mitigate the harsh effect of those right-wing policies. We have social protection policies dealing with the job losses, dealing with health insurance, dealing with energy, dealing with particularly other aspects of life. All this manage resentment, dissolution, and uprising. But here we have a country where you do not have anything called social protection. Everybody is on their own. Even right-wing issue providing light and security. You are on your own, and government is carrying on as if they don't owe us an obligation. It is deceiving itself, says Okpa. Well, that is what we have for you concerning this headline today this morning. Which says here that we have not said we are going on strike, but Tinubu must keep his promise. Well, of course, you had it for me this morning, and if you want to subscribe, the best you can do right now is to tap that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Leave a like on the video to get more updates concerning this in the next future to come. Well, concerning this headline, we have not said we are going on strike, but Tinubu should keep his promise. Well, the NLC are known for going on strike, and that strike they pay the federal government of Nigeria. And we all know the recent fuel hike now, the recent shift in fuel price from 550 to 850, 900. You grab. And this NLC must have, I'm not saying we're going on strike, but Tinubu should actually keep his promise. What's that promise? They accepted the 70,000 minimum wage on one condition, that Tinubu will not increase fuel price. And now fuel price have increased. And does not say they're going on strike yet. Tinubu should keep his promise, or else they will actually go on strike. 70k, that is 70. Let's assume that's $60. It's not enough for an average Nigeria for 1 month with kids and family. No. It's not enough for 1 month for a whole Nigeria. For a country, for someone working in a country as big as Nigeria. No, that is not ideal at all in any way. And on top of that, you still come and increase fuel price again. Then how would a worker manage all these bills? This is what the Labour Congress was afraid of. How would their workers manage all these bills? Prince Okolabi says that you don't change mouth again, Abi, useless oga, with your fat head hoping to secure more money. You are changing what you said. They have not said they're going on strike now, but they will still go on strike. I'm sure of that. Tinubu was Tinubu, I don't know how they will do it though, but this fuel price that they just changed, me, I cannot afford it. Tinubu must put that price down back. Even the 500 that were buying the fuel gun, people are still complaining, and you just have to just unexpectedly source the price up. Rabi Shuaibu Mohammed said I published the copy of the deal for Nigeria to see if any. Don't aggregate the already existing hardship in Nigeria. Allow God to take charge of our affairs and daily sustenance. Everything has a limit. True. This man is actually right. Okay, Adamu Suleiman says that the president is inconsistent in whatever he said. These politicians are not after masses. Therefore, we should continue praying for God's intervention. May Almighty Allah make some vibrant young armies to overthrow the government and arrest all the elite and their bigotries, saucificate all their money and paid loan owes by the country. That's only the solution. This man said it was. That's only the solution. If God can just help us do all this. Nigerians on God, we only need God because there's nobody that can put this country out of suffering. I don't understand. We need good governance. Tinubu himself and the APC, they cannot put countries Nigeria. They're not fit to govern Nigeria. But what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button as a big red one with the notification bell. So that anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.